This is KNEB.TV weather from the Arby's Weather Center. Arby's, we have the meats.
Clear skies coming our way this evening. Lows are going to fall into the 20s. That's well above normal. We were near record highs today around 60. Quiet, mild conditions going into the evening and then through the weekend, really to stay here across the region. Very nice looking weekend coming up. Strong winds are coming Monday into Tuesday. Even some damaging winds are possible, especially I think to our west in the high country. Wind-prone areas could be looking at maybe 80-mile-an-hour wind gusts out of this system, and no rain or snow is expected. Yesterday, 53 after a morning low of 12. Notice we're normally at 40 and 13 this time of year, so we're going to stay well above normal. Nothing in the rain gauges. We're just getting started here for the year. As we look at the last 2 weeks, you can see we started out a couple of weeks ago near normal. We went above normal in the days leading up to Christmas. Then back down below normal, up to near normal and above normal again the day before New Year's Eve. And then we started the new year colder than normal, about normal on Wednesday. And then yesterday we were into the low 50s, near 60 today, well above normal temperatures. So this roller coaster pattern kind of continues, and we do expect that to continue. But what ends up happening when that happens is that things kind of level themselves out. And we'll show you what that added up to in 2018 here. 6 to 10 days out from now, the 6 to 10 day forecast, still holding on to warmer than normal temperatures, but maybe an increase in moisture we'll have to keep an eye on as we get towards the end of next week and into next weekend. But until then, we don't have much to go on out there in terms of rainfall. Well, this is the year in review that we showed you. Wanted to show you here. Temperature-wise, not a lot stands out on this graph. You'll notice we've been near normal pretty much all the way across the board. Every single month we were near, slightly above or slightly below normal. But precip, we can't say the same. We started out below normal a little bit to near normal, bounced around the first 4 months, had a huge May that we were well above normal. 300% of our precip in a normal month of May we had. June, July, we were above normal. Then the bottom kind of fell out. Really, since August, it's been very dry here across the area. And hopefully we can see that trend change because we could use the moisture as we ended the last 5 months, for the last 5 months, in well below normal figures in terms of precip. And those are months that are typically dry, so we ended up with very little, if any, in some of those months. Still have that flood warning out for the ice jam flooding around Llewellyn on the North Platte River. Temperatures in the 30s here across the region, a colder 27 up in Rock Springs, 19 in Riverton, but we have low to mid 20s here, or make that low to mid 40s across our area. A few people in the low upper 30s. Very nice conditions out there. Winds are light. They've been strongest in wind-prone areas that continue, and we don't really have much to worry about in terms of wind chills in the upper 30s to low 40s. A couple of things we're watching here on our surface map. You can see this big frontal system off to the west. It's going to move inland, but what we'll be watching is this system coming to the south. There it comes, diving off to the south with it. We're going to be seeing a few clouds with this storm system tomorrow and temperatures slightly cooler than where they were today, but that's it. We don't have much coming with that. The colder air is going to be shunted off to the north and east of us. So let's take a look at Futurecast. Winds are going to be strongest where they've been all day in the wind-prone areas of eastern Wyoming. Otherwise, clear skies through the night tonight. Lows are going to be very comfortable, almost double what they would ordinarily be for lows. We're ordinarily in the mid-teens. We're going to be near 30 for us in many areas tonight, at least upper 30s, upper 20s and low 30s here across the region. Tomorrow, sunshine breaks out across the area, continues. Winds are light, not much to write home about in terms of precip. A few late day clouds later on in the afternoon and early evening hours. We'll start to see some clouds. Then overnight, I think we'll see an increase of clouds, maybe even a little low clouds and fog activity settling into the area as you get ready for Sunday morning. Highs tomorrow slightly cooler than where they were today in the low to mid 50s here as opposed to near that 60-degree mark. Still, we're getting nitpicky when we start complaining about 50s this time of year. 24 clear, comfortable, light winds tomorrow. Mostly sunny for most of the day, clouding up later on in the day. 54 and winds only at 5 to 10 miles an hour. And look at our 7-day forecast. We just have those winds that we'll keep an eye on Monday and Tuesday, especially to our west. Otherwise, highs are going to remain well above normal through the next 7 days. And no precip in sight as temps remain in the mid to upper 40s to low to mid 50s here across all of our region for the next 7 days.